Come and get started on a new mission, a new direction, a new intention. Welcome to 5.8G Alive at Connections 50 Plus. I am Terri-Ann Joseph Brathwaite.
And I am Jennifer Gibbons Joseph, catering to all your prospects in the third act of life.
Economic well-being, social gratification, personal fulfillment.
Join us on Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Connections 50 Plus Facebook page, YouTube channel,
and on Gael the Caribbean. Welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I am Terri-Ann Joseph Brathwaite, and you are looking at 5.8G Alive, brought to you by Connections 50 Plus. Now, normally in this welcome, this is the point where I would say, and with me as usual is my co-creator, co-host, Jennifer Gibbons Joseph. But Jennifer has left me unsupervised today. So let's see how we go with this evening's 5.8G Alive show. So, Caribbean, how are you? And I make a special point of saying Caribbean because I want to start off our show today on a sad note, because the Caribbean is in mourning, and the Caribbean is in mourning in a way that really touches Connections 50 Plus and 5.8G Alive. Because a vibrant and exciting young man from the island of Antigua, which is way up at the corner of the Caribbean, came down into this soca land and took our souls, took our hearts with all kinds of hits and energy and music. And he passed through the All-Stars, and he had his single career, and he almost won a Soca Monarch here. He dominates Soca Monarch in Antigua. And even best of all, he took the heart of our princess, Patrice Roberts. And he, Ricardo Drew, Patrice, they have a beautiful daughter. And all the stars seemed aligned so well. But unfortunately, Ricardo passed, and we feel it. You might want to know, well, why is Connections 50 Plus, why are Jennifer and Terri-Ann so tied up and involved in Ricardo Drew? How is he different from any of the other soca artists? He's not 50, so why are we concerned and why are we affected? Well, the Caribbean is a small place, and we all are very, very connected. And you would know that for Jennifer and I, this is very much a family affair. All of our photography and videography is done by Jennifer's daughter, Zara Gibbons. And you may know that Zara and her partner, Adrian, are the videographers and photographers for the All-Stars, and specifically for Ricardo Drew, and by extension, All-Stars. And if you listen very carefully to our intro and our outro, you will recognize the music that introduces 5.8G Alive is that beautiful duet between Ricardo and Patrice, Toxic Love, which speaks about being yourself and honoring what you feel and what you love, in spite of what other people may say, and in spite of everything that appearances may dictate, yay or nay, and you say yay or nay. Well, that suits us. And we are really, really grieved to hear of Ricardo's passing. And in many ways, he represents us, the Caribbean, the energy, the talent of our lives. And on behalf of the Connections 50 Plus organization, on behalf of our tribe, we want to extend special condolences to the people of Antigua Barbuda, to Ricardo's family, his children, to Patrice, and to Zara and Adrian, and to the music fraternity, the culture fraternity across the Caribbean, especially. It seems as though we are getting knocks every now and again, and we keep saying, oh gosh, another one, oh gosh, this, oh gosh, that. But the fact of the matter is that we have been sent here by our God, however we manifest Him. We don't know how much time we have. When anyone goes, it's because it's their time to go. It's more difficult for those who are left behind to deal with the separation that results. But we need to focus on and look at the life that they've lived, the marks that they've left for us. In this case, the music, the energy, the memories. And while we are sad and a lot of broken hearts are left behind, a lot of empty arms, empty hearts, we who are left behind have to cherish their memories and continue to support those who are pained and are hurt. And at the same time, begin to think of how do we pick up the pieces and move on. So once again, to the family of Ricardo Drew, to Patrice Roberts, to Zara, to Adrian, to the All-Stars Band, to that entire community, and to our Caribbean family, we offer you our sincerest condolences. So, 5.8 GLI. Jennifer is not here for the intro, but you're going to be hearing and seeing her just now. Because we all know by now that on Monday I celebrated my birthday. I finally finished my 62nd year, and I am now 62 plus. So I'm plus 62. I'm going up the ladder to the 5.8 G trail. I'm catching up on Jennifer. And I have between now and April to minimize the 10-year gap between us. So it will be only 9 years and some months. She likes to refer to me as the younger one. So taking advantage now. Anyway, thank you for everyone. Connections 50 plus on our Facebook page. You all are some fantastic people, And for those who called, those who sent greetings, yes, I have a new hairstyle. Lord, you don't want to see it when it open out. Thanks to my sister for telling me get some color on my hairdresser, who was so excited to put this creation in. But anyway, I had a wonderful day yesterday. Really, really nice day. And Jennifer, my dear friend, always up to something with a celebration. I decided that after my dad's celebration, which took a lot out of me, I would leave my birthday quiet and then focus on Christmas again. But no. We continue to have a celebration. So, yesterday, what did I do? I had a beautiful lunch with a dear friend. Then, spend most of the days telephone calling. And then in the afternoon, Jen said, I'm coming over. We're going to have a toast. And along with Jen came 4 really, really, really special people, 4 really, really cool friends. And we turned our session into a show. Why not? That's what 5.8G people do. So we are going to share this evening some of that event yesterday that capped off my day. And I would say, things happen in strange ways. We came together to talk about birthdays. We came together. They were talking about me in front of my face, but they were nice. They were really, really sweet things they said about me. I'm talking about this season, talking about what makes Christmas for us. Jennifer and I attended the St. Joseph Convent choir, senior choirs, carols program over the weekend. And boy, I need to divert and talk about those young people, those angelic voices. The talent was so superb. Uh, Bravo. Wow. Listen, when I look at these people, young people, and the things that they do, I say we old fogies need to just chill, organize our lives on the third act stage and leave them alone. They know where they're going and they know what they're doing. So congratulations out to the whole St. Joseph's Convent, Port of Spain family, John Thomas. Wonderful, wonderful work with those young people. You all certainly set us in the Christmas mood, and we absolutely enjoyed that. But coming back to our tete-a-tete last Monday on my birthday, one of the things that is so very, very clear to me, and you will hear me say this, is that happiness is a people thing. It's not a inanimate thing. It's not about objects. It's not about money. It's not about those kinds of things. And I am so very, very happy that I had the pleasure of being able to have some of my dear friends with me with an opportunity. And of course, my family is there, but this was an intimate gathering of friends with an opportunity to say, I love you and thank you. And I want to take this personal opportunity to say that, yes, Connection 50 Plus Tribe, I love you. Jennifer and I do love you. And thank you, because through this broadcast and through you, we are able to exercise and manifest real purpose in our lives. And I think that is one of the things that is critical to happiness, to having meaning in life and in your life, and to knowing that you matter to people. So thank you all very much for giving me a great birthday, for giving us purpose in carrying out this broadcast. And so sit back and relax now. I'm welcoming you into my blue room. That's my Lyman room in my house, where we drink wine and talk all kinds of things. So I'm welcoming you into my blue room and to share the experience that Jennifer created, bringing together a group of 4 friends to talk about me, to talk about how we think of the season, how we see life. And I want to offer it in as a bit of comfort and a bit of hope to the friends and family and colleagues of the now departed Ricardo Drew. So enjoy. Oh, and one other little thing admitting that you all are going to enjoy here is that you have a host to take you through these little vignettes, because Jennifer and I were drinking wine and our connectivity may not have been altogether straight. So you have our editor, Mark Brathwaite, my son, of whom I'm very proud, acting as host through these vignettes. So this is a very special edition of 5.8 G Alive, and we want you to sit back and join our birthday celebration. Take care.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mark Brathwaite. Thank you very much, Mommy, for that introduction. I normally am behind the camera producing these wonderful shows that you all are viewing here, but today I have a purpose of trying to host and put together the collection of clips you're all about to see. And in this first clip, you will see Mommy and Jennifer and some of her closest friends just give you a brief understanding of what friendship means to them. So they will talk about what is important to them, what it means to be a true friend to somebody, and just take you through a checklist of all the things that are important when it comes to choosing a friend to them. So enjoy. See you soon.
So we are celebrating Terri-Ann's birthday. This evening we got together. We have 4 beautiful people. I include myself in the 4, okay? And we thought it would be nice, because we are here to celebrate Terri-Ann, who's a very, very good friend of ours. And I thought it would be nice for us to, chat about friendship. And this is a nice season. You hear the background music that we should also talk about what the season meant to us. So since I did this at the last show, I would let the other friends talk now. So I want to introduce Esther to tell us a bit about, the things about friendship and the season.
Friendship. For me, friendship.
We always put people in a spot, that's alright.
Let me talk about the season first.
Yeah, sure.
Now the season for me started off in a subtle way. I haven't blown my horn in any events or anything. I haven't been to any major events. Apparently the first event I've been to is this one, celebrating Terri-Ann's birthday. And that makes me so happy, so joyous. And I think that is what friendship is about. The feelings that are transferred from one person to the other, that feeling of joy, passion, that spirit. And I think in essence, it blends in well with the season, because by extension, this is what the season means to us. The joy of Christmas, merging into the new year, happiness and seeing people's faces, joy that they celebrate, and what is exuded from inside, what comes from inside, how you feel about persons, in a positive.
Yeah.
That is what friendship and the season is to me.
Sounds great. And Median. So we have Median and Erica on the other side. Share with us who's going first.
I am grateful. I am grateful for Terri. We're sitting in the blue room, which is what I call this room in her house. And these chairs represent a kind of space where Terri allows me to share good, bad, indifferent, sad, happy. So at this season of Christmas, where we're winding down 2023, what a year it has been, I am just grateful that I am alive and well, and so is Terri, to celebrate another milestone. 2023 has been wonderful for the most part, and I'm grateful for having a sister, which is what Terri is to me. And I'm grateful that it's Christmas and we could just get together the way we have this afternoon, impromptu, just come by Lime and celebrate you and tell you how much we love you and wish you happy birthday, and by extension Merry Christmas one time. And I listening to the music in the background, it's just wonderful. Just being here is always such a joy. So happy birthday, Terri.
Well, friendship for me is enduring. You have to take care of friendship. You have to be protective of friendships. With Terri, it's also about just being open to her hospitality. She got that from her mom. I mean, I'm sure she got it from other places, but that's where I knew it, to open her house and welcome. You come to a home where you sit, you relax, you recline. People don't come and say, take up your foot off the carpet. Be careful, you throw down your wine. I think some wine fall here in this blue room enough times. And it's about cherishing, It's a word that we seem to have lost because people are too careless about things now. You need to be careful about your friends and to care. So words like care, careful, caring, those are words I associate with friendship. And it's also about being real, authentic. You don't come to your friend's house and plaster a smile. If you're not feeling that smiling, you come and eventually you will get there. That's okay. And what is special about Terri and my friendship is that it is enduring. And it's not high maintenance. It doesn't matter when we speak, how we speak. She'd be out of the country and forget she didn't tell me she was going to be out of the country, and then I'd be calling Median, where Terri? And Median would be saying, she didn't tell you she was going somewhere. I say no. But anyway, I'll get her. And you WhatsApp her and she responds or not, and then when she comes back, you just pick it up from there. I think people want in friendship too much perfection. friendships are imperfect. Life is imperfect. And we are supposed to live it in its brokenness and find areas to cherish. So I cherish you, Terri-Ann, this you know. And it's about making people know that we've forgotten how to say nice things to people. We live in a world where people feel to display love is to display some kind of insults and all these kinds of things that will tell you how much I love you. I don't buy that. I think we should learn how to tell people we love them and how to talk love to people without feeling uncomfortable. That's friendship. For Christmas, Terri, as always, I wish you love, I wish you family, I wish you grace and goodness and all the things that God has to offer.
Well, what can I say? I definitely, for me, friendship as in is love, is showing love, showing appreciation for your friends, embracing them, being there, low times, good times, understanding them, even if you feel they may not be making a choice that you agree with, that you should, give them that listening ear, not make them feel badly. And friendship is with a friend that you can go anywhere with them, and be comfortable and be happy and not feel in any way annoyed by, we have, each one of us have certain things that we do may annoy. You may not be happy with everything about your friend, but we need to just appreciate them for who they are and be able to sit anywhere, be anywhere, and really enjoy the company. So for me, that's friendship. And having said that, I believe that that's the way I am with friends. And Terri-Ann, it's the same with you. I do appreciate that. And Kirsten compared that feeling of joy when you're with friends with the season we're in. And I definitely see that happy feeling when you're among your friends that is a happy feeling I get within this season. And it's nice, it's just a few of us here, and I must say, this wasn't planned, as usual. We put them on the spot, but it's really nice, and it came from, everyone spoke from their hearts. And that's about it. So Terri-Ann, we want to hear from you now. What you think in terms of friendship and, and about the season we're in.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for all those kind words and even throwing in what traditions and the reason for the season means. Keeping with the topic, this part of the show is where they get into a little deeper and more intimate analysis of the Christmas season and what it means to have the right kind of people around you. Because as we know, sometimes your friend carry you, but they don't bring you back. So this is more of just making sure you have the right people around you in your tribe, as we like to call it. Making sure that your tribe pushes you 100% and is behind you. So enjoy part 2.
Well, this is the essence, Jennifer, as we said, of what I think we talk about our tribe and what our tribe represents, what it is. That you have people around you that are easy, that are flexible, that we are as different as we can be. And I think this is the best way to celebrate anything.
Let me go off a bit. I remember.
You're going off-road?
Am I going off-road?
So you need to come in.
I just want to chat a bit about yesterday. We went to a concert yesterday. You know, the last show I was asking Terri-Ann if they still do carols singing. And we decided to go to this concert St. Joseph Convent had yesterday at the chapel. And let me tell you, it was the most beautiful concert. The singing of the carols, I really felt like, yes, in a Christmas concert. So that for me, that joy, sitting there, listening all the beautiful voices, just say, well, yes, this for me is Christmas. And as we said, Christmas is joy. It's about joy. And being in the chapel, convent chapel, of course, bring back what Christmas is really all about. You know, you say yes about joy, but you say yes, we in a chapel, we in this church, and it's about Christ, and a lot of the carols too, you know, about what Christmas is about. So I just want to share that. I still feel that joy every time I think about it.
There's something special about Caribbean Christmas.
Yes, and it was just fantastic. So that for me really started my Christmas. You know, and that was the first year. That was the first year I went for the Christmas. Yes. So I just want to share that. And congratulate, you know, the
John Thomas and his work with us young
John
people.
Thomas. Wow. And he did a solo was out of this week. Yeah.
The young lady who did the Oh Holy Night. You know, I was talking to a friend today. She works in an advertising agency, and there is a roaring debate. And Jennifer and I are never afraid on our program to declare our Christian status. And there's a resistance to explicitly talking about Jesus Christ in Christmas. Christmas is a commercial thing. Diwali and Eid are religious festivals, but Christmas is not. And I think what was magical about that evening yesterday is that you went to a Christmas show and it was focused on the nativity, the birth of Christ, and it represented in parang, in traditional carols, in the Creole kind of music, and it really did set the right tone. And I thought that was refreshing. It was refreshing.
One of the things though that I think is that people are so into quick and immediate that we have forgotten the season that comes before Christmas, which is Advent.
Yeah.
And we are in the period of Advent, because Advent teaches us to wait and to prepare. Two things that I think has kind of escaped us as a people, because I remember
As a world.
and as a world, yes, I suppose, because we no longer take the time to get to the Christmas, so therefore sometimes the appreciation is lost because everything is happening so quickly. Not to mention, as much as I love my culture and carnival and that kind of thing, fitting carnival into the Christmas is not something that I appreciate. I think that seasons have their own flavor. Seasons have their own ethos, you know, that special feeling, and we need to take the time to enjoy each season so that, especially as we grow older and we count these special times with our families. Christmas is definitely a family time, and I think the preparing for it and the acknowledging that Christ is the center of the season is something that we have to try and bring back into our lives and into our experiences. You know? So yay for Advent.
And I think that's why it's important, and it's really nice that we have these kinds of gatherings, because again it shows this was all very impromptu. This was not planned. and there's so much fun here. So don't hurt up your head with running in the store and running the store if you have to run in the store. But don't let not being able to run to the store prevent you.
On your joy, your enjoyment of the season.
And as Erica was saying, the weeks of Advent, you have joy, peace, love, Christ. So that's how we do it with our tribe.
Well, for me, listening to you on the Advent.
Yeah.
You all had yesterday
The concert.
concert.
Had an adventure.
It seemed like the Christmas spirit went into you all.
Christmas spirit is never far from me.
Okay. And I didn't feel anything until I came here today. On your
Wow.
birthday.
Wow.
Because just like everybody else, you're preparing. You might be preparing all year for Christmas because
Yeah.
Christmas, as you said, is about families and
Coming
friendship
together
and, or you move from house to house as we
Yeah.
traditionally do. Some people you see them all year, you see them, you make sure you put aside Christmas time or the end of the year to see them. But for me, I don't really feel it until it comes right up.
You have to interact with people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I recall when in my working life, like it was last week, I was talking to one of my friends, and she said, Kester, today's Killer party? I said, well, I don't even know. Because I know it usually be the second Friday, and they used to invite us. Even when I just retired, we used to, I went for a couple of years, but that just stopped. I don't know why. So after that,
Everybody gets pushed, and people are afraid to bring people together in their homes, and they think they have to do a big thing. It's not necessarily. It's not necessary.
Just to share from the heart.
That's it. And that's what we do. So.
And let us remember to pass on those traditions to our children. Because the generations, although they are creating their own ways of celebrating, we want them not to lose all of the old ways. And the only way they will not lose it is if we pass on some ways.
They have to see us do it.
Yes.
And what you said too earlier, the reason for the season, you brought in the Christ and the Christmas, and too often
It's all about
we lack that, that spiritual connection with the fruits of the Spirit, of course, the joy, the peace, the patience, the fruits. Okay, look at that.
not in the fridge.
For those who still attend their church, would still appreciate and acknowledge what Christmas is really all about. Those who, Erica spoke about this time of Advent, but there are many people who are not aware of Advent. For them, preparing is not
Housework.
Paint. Right.
Curtain. Paint.
So that is is an issue, and our tradition that those who really believe and understand what Christmas is all about, even within Carnival being there, would celebrate fully the Christmas season and Christmas period, and then go into Carnival after. But those who don't
See no difference.
wouldn't appreciate the difference. But being able to talk about it more, and I agree that we should, within our families, pass on even those younger ones who may think that they no longer may want to go to church or may change the belief, like what Terri-Ann just said, those who now want to question what Christmas is about and think it's only commercialized, etc. I think we, at our stage in life, who has the experience and who know better, should chat about it, even when we do the gatherings. Just as how you spoke of, mentioned, let them know, even if they forgot. Let them know, when we start sharing, when we start, just as how we hugging and kissing, actually say, just remember as we pray, let's remember this is what it's about. I think we need to start our when we say the prayers, blessing the food or just blessing each other. That I really like that idea about reminding about Advent.
And as you brought up the food, we forget that Christmas is a holiday of the senses.
Yeah.
You remember the smells of Christmas when we were
Are you telling me?
the varnish on the floor, the
linoleum
paint
is
on the
always
steps, the
people that-
linoleum.
I think that one used to smell of the entire
smells
house.
of Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, the ham baking, the bread,
It's a spiritual.
the fruit cake.
Yes.
Food soap.
No, and this is it. We had smells the sorrel.
But what we have to remember in all of those too is that the reason for all that hustle and bustle and cleaning the house and putting up and freshening up and welcoming visitors and strangers, it is because the Holy Family were strangers in the city.
Oh yes.
And all
And
of
you
that
feed
is
them.
to welcome the Holy Family
Yes.
into your home.
Yes.
So we
Yeah,
It's
a
a
feast.
part of us.
Yeah,
you
a feast.
know, we
Yeah,
have
it's a
to have
part
that
of
feast and the gift giving and everything
Have we
like
lost
that.
that?
We the
I think the
reason,
feast,
lost
the food part is
the reason we are
The real
feasting as a
reason.
fest. But
Why we are feasting?
Yeah.
Why the feast? Why the gift giving? Why
Yeah.
the cleaning?
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't really talk
we forget
about
the
that.
three
We-
wise men
Yeah.
and the gifts. And we forget that Christ was in a manger. And so we are making our homes
Yes.
welcoming to him. And houses had crashes, not just a Christmas tree, but a star on top of it. And you had all of that. We have to remind people and before we didn't need all the big stuff. When you went by people long time, it was homemade bread and cheese.
Yes.
That was the entertainment. You didn't need to have a $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you cook a yard fowl and you boil some cassava or yam and
But I
that
like
was
the
it.
idea,
Some
Terri-Ann,
cases.
of having, we still having the spread. But I love the idea of linking it back.
Remember why?
Why?
Yeah.
I think that hasn't been,
Yeah,
and as you
people have
mention
to
it now, I have to actually recall, I'm thinking, oh yes, it was because of that.
Yeah.
I
Because you
know
started to
the
eat
table with the
after
feast,
you
everybody
came
there.
back from midnight mass. Nobody ate or participated in anything until after midnight mass, Christmas Eve. The apples and the grapes and the ham, everything stayed right there.
So
And unless you
young
that
ones
baby
really
was
don't
the
know
way,
about
you have
that.
to wait, yes.
They really don't know
Some
about that.
things I admire the cooperative spirit to it that maybe you can make pastel, but your neighbor could do it.
It was very
Like I saw it
community.
from
Used to be a
you.
Or like a big black cake.
Ginger
Your
beer
sister,
from
your
you.
mother, everybody used
You
to
know,
come and you
so
make
it had a-
pastels for the whole family.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, that was how we made pastels.
Yep.
back then.
Community.
It's like a production line.
Yes.
Yes, it was all
Yes.
community, and I think one of the good things that I love the fact that how I celebrate my birthday is like this, where you bring community together with people you care about, you love, and you don't need the fluff and the fuss. You can have it, yes, but don't get lost in it.
And then you used to have potluck. You know,
Yes.
where everybody
Yes,
brought us
brought
something.
something,
What
yeah.
was the thing that you were good at? You brought, And we
you're
all
famous
shared.
for some dishes.
Oh yes.
Bring you
Oh yes.
special
You bring
bread.
your special sweet bread. Sweet bread.
Yeah.
The thing I like about this season, when I come back Boxing Day, my anniversary is the very next day.
Ah.
So usually we get together as our family,
Yes.
and every year, unless we are abroad, every year we either my home or my other sister home,
Yes.
and everybody
They celebrate
Yeah, the
everything
wedding
one
again.
time. It's a celebration.
big thing, and
Yeah.
I always look forward to that.
Yeah.
Not so much in Christmas, but that day in
That
particular.
celebration.
Yeah,
Because the whole-
Milestones, milestones.
Accommodation too.
Yes.
Because people used to
Bring
paran
people
your house
together.
at some ungodly hours and you would get up
Yes.
and go to your kitchen and prepare for these people, because it was that part of hospitality, no matter what time people came to your house.
Yeah, I know that. You know it's too expensive. To do
Well,
that,
not only that, it's dangerous.
But
The security as well.
no, I
Can
think
you do it in a different
But
way?
you know who's
Yeah.
coming. You're not.
Yeah. It's on a smaller scale,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you prepare before. And
But Terri-Ann, just for people our age, as we advance in age, you know, most of us will have health concerns, so we have to be aware of the excesses. Do things in moderation.
yes.
Be careful on the roads. You know, don't drink and drive in excess.
Age brings wisdom.
And let's all see each other in the new year.
This is what a Merry Christmas is about.
Yeah.
This is what it is about.
Are children still caroling?
Sorry?
Do you still hear carols outside?
That is what I was
neighborhood?
asking at the last
Yes,
week.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I asked that.
I
Yeah.
think some they do it in groups, so and that is where there's a. I don't think it's just security. I think it is that we are not forcing our children to. Yeah,
Guiding
not
them to
allowing them to
that.
have. And we are not going with them to supervise and make sure it happens.
They get together as a neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah.
You teach them. So joyful to hear those. And you come out and you see these
Nice,
children
That was so
outside with the
beautiful
little
about
candles.
the concert yesterday.
Yes.
Because it was all about the carols and so on, you know? But I think this deserves us having a toast to the season.
I hope you all enjoyed those stories and always remembering the reason for the season. Sometimes you get lost in the materialistic aspect of the season, but you have to remember that there's a more meaningful and pure reason for the festivities of the time. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for sharing your thoughts and opinions on the reason for the season. On to the next part. This is where they toast. Thank you very much for the words again. Where they toast to what they are excited and grateful for the season. So enjoy the toast and a final word from mommy, and then we'll have a closing thoughts.
We will go around and everybody will give a toast to our members for what we wish for them for this season. So Erica, we'll start with you.
What do I wish my friends, my old friends and my new friends? I wish you joy, the kind of joy that starts deep within yourself, that you wake up in the morning and you're just glad you're here. And you wake up in the morning and you're just glad you know us and that we know you. I wish you the joy of family, where even if they're not actually there, you know that in this world you have people who care. So that is my wish for you. Know that you are loved and you are cared for.
Cheers.
You are.
I wish the Connections 50 Plus tribe and my friends gathered here a peace that passeth all understanding. I pray that we are able to dream bright, happy dreams for ourselves, for our families, and for 2024.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Connection 50 tribe, I wish each and every one of you all the best, and that we'll continue meeting each other in the new year and beyond, and that great health, prosperity, peace, every good thing will follow you. All your dreams will come true, and let us all be there for each other. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers. Good. Jen?
Well, continue as we continue. I always wish best of health. You know, for me, your well-being is so important. I'm about friendship, making new connections, about loving each other, and removing all negative energy. Just embrace all positive energy and help each other. So, love, great health, prosperity, and that's what I wish you all.
Cheers. Cheers. I tell you, good thing you have
Very so
And as we close off, I would say that the overall feeling that I feel on this my 62nd birthday is gratitude. Tremendous gratitude for everything. The good, the bad, the indifferent, because they have all shaped me. And I want to wish and hope and pray that we all feel and get that spirit of gratitude that we are here this December 2023 together as we are, and that we go into 2024 with that sense of gratitude. So,
Cheers. Let's put all the glasses together now at this
Glasses
one.
together.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree, it must be.
All
This
right.
is fantastic.
Good. Beautiful show. Okay, so we've had a lovely party. Today is my birthday. But I am 62 officially today. I've been boasting that I was 62 for a long time. And one of the beautiful ways of marking these milestones, I love to do it around sincere and genuine people. And certainly the people that are in this room today are people I consider to be my friends. My friends are people who know me for what I am, who aren't confused by things that may be around me, and who appreciate me at my core. And I do believe that the people that are here, Jennifer, Kester, Madian, Erica, represent that. And especially for our cohort, we could extend this birthday celebration to the cohort. I think that we all need to really connect with ourselves, be true and honest, and understand that happiness really comes from people. Happiness is a person-to-person thing. Happiness is not a person-to-thing affair. And if we don't control and be very careful about the tribe that we have around us, the family, the friends, the people we associate with, we can end up with some very miserable lives. I have to say that I am really a happy woman, not because my life is perfect, not because everything is where I want it to be, but essentially because of the people that are around me. And that is the best birthday present that I could have. And I expect that this will continue, for better, for worse, for sickness or health, richer and poorer. You all are my friends. My family is mine, and I've had a beautiful birthday because of all of you. And I want us to share the spirit of this birthday celebration with our entire tribe. My birthday is incidental, but I think this is how we must all live. We must all reach out to people and be able to break bread and genuinely laugh and have fun with everyone. And that is what Jennifer and I wish for our tribe.
Thank you.
Plus tribe, and follow us from Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Thank you for joining us on this Connections 50 Plus 5.8G Alive show.
We hope you enjoyed the lively conversation and look forward to seeing you next week.
Don't forget to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We really love getting your feedback. Bye for now.